and welcome to my YouTube channel. Finally, here we are, and I wanted to just kick this YouTube channel off with an introduction so that you can get to know me a little, know the style of astrology you might find when you tune in, and know a little bit about the person that you're listening to. So I'm going to start by just sharing I am a Sagittarian sun with a Capricorn moon and Aquarius rising. So I have the spirit of the gypsy, I have the soul of the hermit, and I have the mask of the rebel. That's one way I could say it. I'm certainly a lover of life, a lover of travel, and a very traditional family-loving person, and I'm a mother of 5 and a grandmother of 6. Astrology, there's a lot that we can access today. You know, it wasn't, well, I suppose it was that long ago when I made the decision that I wanted to become a professional astrologer. And astrology had been part of my life for a very, very long time. Actually, really, since I was a little girl. And it's a big decision, and finding the right people to mentor you and educate you and help you to become the best version of yourself, if you're looking to seek astrology for self-awareness, which is an absolute gift that it offers us, or whether you want to be a professional astrologer or anything in between. It's important to find your tribe and the right people. So I'm an evolutionary astrologer. So put into a nutshell, I believe that the soul that inhabits this body signed a contract that it, for all the experiences it required once it got down here. So, you know, the feeling memory of my soul paid it forward and picked up where it left off. Now that's a very shortened version, but from an evolutionary perspective, we're working with the unresolved material that the soul is now ready to work with. And that's exciting because that gives us the opportunity to ask ourselves, why have I chosen the chart that I have? So, evolutionary astrology is a gift to really be able to connect to the soul and speak to the heart. And I actually started out as a modern astrologer. I did a lot of training through schools here in Australia, astrosynthesis. I found amazing teachers along the way, and then at some point I met Stephen Forrest. And I was very fortunate to run a number of Steve's, in fact over 20 of Steve's apprenticeship programs, and to this day I am now teaching at Stephen's FCEA school for evolutionary astrology, as well as having my own practice here on the east coast of Australia. So I'm very passionate. I use Australian bushflower essences as part of my practice, and I have created a number of programs that work with the astrological imprints and roots and themes that we have asked to in this lifetime, and how we can use the flower essences, Mother Nature in her finest, to really help us with working on those emotional, mental and spiritual bodies. Because of course, we need to keep them in check and in balance and healthy. Otherwise, the physical body is going to start to be out of balance, and that's when disease starts to occur. So, Australian Bushflower Essences, Evolutionary Astrology. I'm also very fortunate to be the OPA representative. The Organisation of Professional Astrology is a governing body for our industry, and so for any of you watching this that are on the road of becoming a professional astrologer and you like more information about OPA or their certification course, then I'm here. I also, of course, teach astrology, but I run beautiful sacred site trips every year to Greece, where we hop in our own bus and we travel around Greece and we visit the sacred sites. We do lots of beautiful astrology learning, very simply in story form. There's no prerequisite for being part of these trips. And we step out of the busy world that we live in, and we have an opportunity to reflect and create a space where we can look inside and do some inner work, whilst hanging with our tribe and having an amazing time eating lots of beautiful Greek food and a little bit of Greek drink wine and traveling around in our own bus. And just finally, I also run boutique retreats with different astrologers and with myself in different places in the world. So when you visit this channel, you know, my goal and aim is to make it interesting and educational, to give you quality astrology, you know, lots of good solid foundations that will support you to learn more about who you are or be the best astrologer you possibly can be. And, you know, bring some humor, bring some light and shade, and, you know, also teach you about the flower essences, and as an evolutionary astrologer, really work on the soul contract. What did you sign up for? Because when we understand what we've signed up for, the rest of the chart becomes very, very clear. So I'm sure I could talk to you for hours, but perhaps I'll leave it there for now and say, please embrace my new channel. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I look forward to your comments. I look forward to sharing with you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Okay, bye for now.